Hello everyone, this is Lonnie Matthews. I will be the instructor for you for this particular course. And welcome back. First of all, this is the Connect website that is also used for the course. So I wanted to take a couple moments to show you how to kind of get around and Connect if this is your first experience with it. This is actually brand new for the course this semester. In the past, it was just the content was kind of dry and drab, and you had to do all kind of research on the web and submit your research, and it took a while for me to grade it. This way, this information is right here in the forefront. You take the quizzes, you do all the exercises in the platform, and it will grade it for you. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to student view so we can see what you see. Hopefully everything works out the way I had planned it. So here, under each chapter, these are the chapters that we will be covering this semester. I think with the exception of one of these. It looks like it's too many. But anyway, so you click on here and you expose the material. So I've hid everything else that's in the course. The only thing that you should see is what you need to do each week. So each week, per the course syllabus, you will have a quiz. That quiz will be taken care of inside the Desire to Learn platform, and then you will have a couple of activities in Connect to do each week for each chapter. That sounds pretty easy, right? And for the most part it is, but it is going to require you to do some work. After all, this is a college course, so it would be without saying that you got to do some work. But what you'll find here at each one of these, you'll have a learning smart activity per chapter. You'll have a case analysis per chapter, as well as a video case to complete per chapter. I want to take a moment to look at this Learning Smart. This is in conjunction with the textbook, so you have access to the textbooks as well as the online activity when you purchase the code. So you don't have to purchase a separate textbook. Unless, of course, you just want one, that's fine. Or you could simply just print the pages here, I believe, as part of the concept. So here we're inside. As you can see, this is actually a textbook. Once you click on it, it gets darker for you to be able to read. And so over here in this corner, I don't know if you can see, it's a menu. If you click on the menu, it kind of pulls up a table of contents to allow you to do certain things. So you're in the assignment, you can read the chapter. That's where we are right now, under the read section. And then you could practice. So what you have to do is, in order to complete this assignment, you have to go through this practice part and complete the questions. There are probably about 25 to 28 questions per chapter that you have to answer based on your reading. So let's say you get here and you're like, oh, wow, a company's management team demonstrates efficiency when it uses resources such as money or materials to one of these, whatever the correct answer is. If you know, then you hit you know it and you'll choose the answer. If you don't know, you hit think so. And you get a chance to click the right answer, but if you don't really know it, you can hit give up, and then it'll tell you what the right one is, right? And then you can click OK, but that means that, notice, you haven't done anything. So it's just saying you need to go back and read. If you're unsure and you click on it, you'll tell it again, I'm not sure, and you give up. It'll tell you the right answer, but again, you haven't done anything towards completing the exercise. And then the last one here is I have no idea. Now what you could do is just go ahead and read. So this is a separate question. Notice this is a different question. Management is defined as the efficient and effective pursuit of organizational goals accomplished by engaging in all of the following except. So if you've read the chapter, you will know that the incorrect one here is conceptualizing. That is not one of the 4 functions of management. So you could tell it, I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess. Boom, I got it right. Okay, yay. You hit connect, correct, and then it gives me credit for completing that one item. So now I have 27 items left in this exercise. Now, let's say you're here, you're really not sure, you remember reading it, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you thought you could just come on here and answer these questions without reading the chapter. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. But anyway, just read it right here. It'll pull up the textbook. You can read it. It'll take you exactly to the point in the chapter where this is in the textbook and where it relates, right? Um, so you can now read it in the chapter, read it in the textbook, move around a little bit. It even highlights the things that you need to know to help you answer that particular question, right? And then once you're done, you can click on it and it'll take you back and you can answer it or not, right? So there's just a lot of useful things that this Learn Smart does that allows you, the student, to really get the most out of the material, right? So I'm really, really excited about that piece. So each week you will have to do something along those lines. This exercise, according to what they told me, is that this is about 20-30 minutes to do this particular exercise, right? So now we're going to go back over here out of this piece and go back over here now in the course. So in addition to doing that, that's going to take you about 20-30 minutes a week. Then you have a case analysis here where you have to go ahead and do the assignment as well, right? So it gave me this message. I'm not sure why it gave me this message, but anyway, what you'll do here with the case analysis is you'll read this case, all right? And if you need to refer to the text, please, you can do so as well. You can even print this out if you like to make it a little bit easier to read. You can just hit the print button. It'll print it out. Now, you'll come back and answer these questions. Which of the four functions identified in the text is most related to the issue of showrooming as described in this case? Right. So this case is going to cover a specific company, but then you'll refer to your reading to help you determine the right answer. So you'll just choose the right answers for each one of these. Is usually 5 to 6 questions each, and then you'll just hit submit right over here when you're done. Okay. So each week you'll have to do one of those as well, and then also, and I'm actually an instructor viewer now, but that's fine. You have to do a video case analysis. So what you'll do is you'll click on the video case. It's going to pull up a screen similar to this one. Again, I'm an instructor viewer, so I'm going to hit the preview. You will look at a video that will pop up. Here it is. Look at the video and then answer some questions based on the video itself, right? Usually about 8 to 10 questions as well. Right, so that should probably take you about another 20-30 minutes, or maybe not as much. The video itself is not long. So that is what is required and expected of you. So you should be able to do each one of those every week in the Connect portion of the course as well. Right. So hopefully this gives you a little bit better use of the material and helps you understand how this material is going to be useful for you as you get into your careers. Who knows, maybe you'll end up a manager or something like that. All right. So again, this is a totally separate website. Make sure you turn in your assignments when they're due, because once the time has gone, then you won't be allowed to go back and redo them. Okay. So good luck to everyone. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm really looking forward to working with you this semester.